I'm going to talk to you about some business misconceptions. Now, these are haymakers. These are things that I have firmly believed in for a long time. These are things that I saw some huge content creators and business owners talking about as like the reason they're successful and blah, blah, blah. And so I, at a time, adopted these ideas and attempted to implement them only to find out that I was completely bullshitting myself. And so I'm here to save you a lot of time. Don't do what I did. Okay? The number one thing that I want to talk about that is a huge misconception, you don't have to do it, but all these business owners talk about it, is that you need to put yourself in rooms with people who are doing better than you. You need to like seek out these spaces and spend time around people who are more successful than you are. Now, that sounds like it makes a lot of sense, right? It sounds like, oh my God, yes. Yeah, I can be around them. I can learn from them. I can upgrade my energy, raise my frequency, whatever. But what about this? What if instead of you running around seeking people like that who you can spend time with, seeking the rooms for you to be in, what if you created the room? What if you stopped being that version of yourself that needs to put yourself in those rooms, and you instead started being the version of yourself that people come to because they want to be around you? People being those successful, high-level people that you want to be around. Why do you have to go to them? Why don't they come to you? Now, notice what's coming up for you right now. Notice if you're thinking to yourself, well, why would they come to me? I don't have anything to offer. I'm not as successful as they are. Blah, 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 blah. See, that bullshit you're telling yourself, those stories, that's the same shit that you tell yourself about them. Oh, I should only hang out with them because they have money. I would only hang out, blah, blah. I should only hang out with people because they're XYZ type of person. You're applying the same judgments to yourself that you apply to them, and then you wonder why your relationships suck. But that's a totally different video. You can create those rooms yourself, and you can have people coming to you to be around you. Now, here's where it gets really freaking cool. If your mind's not blown already, this might do it. Now, this part might blow your mind if we haven't blown your mind already. It is incredibly simple to become the kind of person who those high-level, wealthy, rich, whatever type of people want to be around. And by the way, that's something that happens inside you. They're not separate from you. They're not different than you. They are you. They're just another version of you, and they interact with you the way that you decide they shall interact with you. The way to become the version of you that those people want to be around, those aspects of you want to be around, is by being fucking honest. By not bullshitting and sugarcoating and saying things that you think they want to hear and letting them get away with their shit. This is something I've personally experienced with some of my people in my network. They will like talk about just some random bullshit. I would go out for lunch with some friends of mine, much older than me, 30 plus years. They've been successful in business. They're very accomplished people. And they will just talk about the most random shit. Oh, my fucking cat has blah, 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 sick. They're sick. I took my cat to the vet for like an hour at lunch. And the previous version of me would just sit through it. Just sit and listen like, oh, your cat. I don't give a fuck about your cat. Like, I don't care. But I'm sitting there letting it happen instead of just being the version of myself that doesn't waste my own fucking time or other people's time. When I could just be like, let's talk about something else. What does your cat have to do with this meeting? What does your cat have to do with what you've got going on? This is like 20,000 different videos in one. Those people that you think you need to be in rooms with to expand, they come to you when you help them push themselves. They come to you when you're honest. They come to you when you help them push themselves. They come to you when they know they can talk to you and you won't tolerate their shit. You can be this version of yourself right now. And it starts by being honest with yourself, not tolerating your own shit, and pushing yourself to do the things that you want to do, that you say it could be anything. For example, if you've been thinking about going to a rock climbing gym, just like thinking, oh, it'd be kind of fun. I've never done that before, but you don't do it. You don't just go do it. you are not pushing yourself to do the thing. When I say push yourself, I don't mean like, oh, you gotta hustle, grind 14 hours a day to like succeed. No, I mean like, do you actually go out into the world and do the things that you think about doing? Or do you sit on your ass like, oh, I'll go tomorrow, I'll go the next day, I'll reschedule, I'll just wait until I have a friend who wants to go with me? Fuck that shit. Yet just yesterday I had a meeting with my friend Mark, and for some reason this just kind of happened. He and I have gotten onto this wavelength, for lack of just wavelength, just a word. It's not a literal frequency or anything. We're communicating with each other in this way that I didn't realize would work for us until I just was like, fuck it, I'm just going to talk to you like this. The specific scenario is this. And think about how you would interact with somebody based on the story I'm about to tell you. Successful business owner, much older than you. You know each other well. You've met up several times. You've had coffee together. You're friends. You communicate. This person, this successful business owner, starts talking about this newsletter that they're working on but haven't finished, and it's been weeks. And every time you see them, they talk about this newsletter that they haven't finished. At what point would you be like, I don't want to hear about this fucking newsletter until you finish it? Like, I'm sick of hearing you talk about, oh, it's not done yet, I'm still working on it, blah, blah, blah. Don't talk to me about it again until it's done. At what point would you say that to somebody? If the answer to that question is, I don't think I would ever say that to somebody, this is why you don't have those successful people that you think you need to be around coming to you being like, hey, let's get coffee. When can we get dinner? Let me take you out. So for me, I finally got to that point with my friend where I was literally like, I'm sick of this fucking newsletter story. Finish it. And I started calling him. I would leave him voicemails. I'd be like, Mark, I will kick your ass if this fucking newsletter isn't done by Tuesday. I will literally call you out in front of everyone if the newsletter is not done. And at first I was like, ooh, that's too much. I was just being myself, just being honest. That's too much. Oh my God, no, that's too much. Wouldn't you know that this man freaking loved it? He was like, please do that more. Like, oh my God, I need somebody like you to call me out. I need someone like you to be on my ass and to tell me to get my shit done. So that was how I found out that in that relationship and with people generally, they want to be pushed. They want somebody who cares about them enough to be like, hey, did you finish that thing you said you were doing? You've probably had this experience many times where you're talking to somebody and you tell them about something you're working on and they're just like, okay, cool. How's that going? Good. Oh, it's good. Great. And then they never ask you about it again because they don't give a shit. That doesn't really deepen a relationship with somebody. It doesn't really expand your connection. I would rather have somebody become so annoying to me. I would rather have somebody text me every single day like, did you finish that thing yet? Did you finish the thing yet? Did you do the thing yet? Did you do the thing yet? To the point where I'm about to block them, instead of someone being like, I don't care about your project. If somebody were to say to me, honestly, I don't care about your project, that's fine. Great. Okay, great. Thank you. We'll talk about something else. But if you pretend to care about my project, we're good. You pretend to care about it, but you don't actually give a shit if I finish it or not, we're good. Don't talk to me. So think about this, all these things that I'm telling you right now, and how that relates to the story that you need to be in these rooms with these rich, wealthy people so you can grow. It's actually not true. You can be the version of you right now who those people want to be around, and they will come to you. The room will form around you. The people will gather around you, and you don't have to be the version of you that chases these things down. The version of you who always is on the back foot, in second place, running after people instead of having people come to them. Don't seek these rooms, create them by being honest, by giving a shit about other people's projects that you actually give a shit about and helping them push them forward, and by not letting them get away with their bullshit. And that all starts with you. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel to keep up with more videos. There's so much free game on here. So much free fucking game. And if you want a specific topic, leave a comment and tell me what it is, and I might just cover it. Join Sam's fam. It's my community. It's linked in the description. You could be around all these people who fucking get it, who are in phase 2. And yeah, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.